Hello my loves, welcome back to my channel. It is time to do my empties. This is full and I have a doe. She wants to say hello. 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 Oh, God. Okay. Yeah, she got, that was all she needed to do. Just jump on me, smack me in the face. Now that the dog said hello, let's get into some empties. I have a Rexona deodorant here. Actually, that reminds me. Hey Siri, add deodorant to my shopping list. That is the only deodorant I use. I have allergies to something, I'm not sure what, but it's commonly found in deodorants, and that is one that doesn't really trigger it for me. So I usually buy it in bulk from Costco. I know that I am low though. I've got a few other like boring things here. Cotton pads. Let's do this again. Hey Siri. So these ones are from a brand called Real Care. I would buy like 4 or 5 packets of these when I went to like there was a beauty trade store in Melbourne that I was a member of. I haven't signed up to another trade store yet. I do know there's one near me. I just haven't done it. Anyway, I have none. So I can't even use my Bioderma, which I'm trying to pan. Fourth Ray, these are the Daily Do-Over face wipes, makeup removing wipes. I did use these to remove makeup, but only swatches. I don't use these kinds of things on my face because I respect my skin. I do have some eyelashes. Is that all of them? Yeah. So I have I don't know what brand these are. I bought them in Japan. Anyway, they were, Sho-Bi Lashes. It was a set of 5 and I actually would cut each one in half to create like a demi lash. They're great. I've still like, I'm still going. I've got some left, but I finally have like emptied out the pack, so I'm not gonna hold on to that. These ones are from Mecca Max. They are the High Vol Fluttering Falsies. I cut the ends off these. The rest is just, I'm not going to use them. I have a candle here. This one is from Ikea. It was a little apple candle that I found on sale around Christmas time. I will probably clean out this tin and keep it for something to use around like the holiday season. I want to love Ikea candles because they're affordable and they have such a beautiful beautiful range of scents, but their scent throw is bleh. Although I've been saying that about Glass House for the last couple of years as well. So if I was going to spend my money, probably buy Ikea. Charlotte Tilbury, I have Charlotte's Magic Cream. Oh guys, this took me a long time to get through. And there were so many times where I was like, nah, I'm decluttering this, it doesn't work for me. I found a way to make it work, mostly just using it during summer where my skin wasn't as dry. This does have an SPF 15 in it. I don't think it would count by Australian standards. I don't know. But it definitely smells like sunscreen. I don't rate it. I wouldn't buy it, and it's not something I would recommend either. I just don't think it's really that great. I think the packaging is beautiful. But yeah, in terms of I felt like it did nothing for me. Okay, I actually have some more candles here. Let's do them, shall we? These are the Purewick candles. I have a trio. A friend gave them to me when they were moving house. They moved interstate. I didn't mind them. I think, I'm trying to remember which one was my favorite. Oh, no, I can't remember. They all just smell like, burnt wicks and candle now. Yeah, I wouldn't buy them again, I don't think, mostly because I wasn't a big fan of the scents. Like, you've got Midnight Orchid and Rosewood, Patchouli and Rose Petal, and Blooming Gardenia and Jasmine. That was probably my favorite based on just the description of the scent. They did have decent scent throw, so I'll give them that. Like, I would burn them in the kitchen and they would fill up the like open plan kitchen and living area. What I don't like about these kind of candles, and the reason why I don't really buy candles from the supermarket anymore, is that they are so generic and like there's nothing interesting about them whatsoever. It's like you can have a house that smells like pot puree or nothing, basically. So I'm just not a fan. I would prefer to spend a little bit extra to get something that's a bit more interesting, a bit more like that just suits my style more. So I wouldn't personally buy them, but they were good for burning in the kitchen. And I think, you know, if you like the scents of them, like if you go into a store and smell these and you're like, well, I love the scent, then they're fantastic. For me, they fall flat on the scent. And the only reason why I buy candles is to burn them for the scent, because otherwise to me, it's just a waste of money. It's literally like setting money on fire. This is hand wash from a brand called Only Good. It is rosehip, marshmallow, and elderflower. Not a fan of the scent. I didn't buy it. I got it in a goodie bag. I would consider buying from the brand. Like if I saw them in, you know, supermarket or whatever, especially if they're a good price. I don't know what they retail for, but it would have to be a scent that I like. This one, I just used it because, you know, I had it. Not my favorite scent. Again, it's just kind of that generic planty flower, like it's not my fave. Skinstitute, this is a gentle cleanser. Finally finished that up. Nothing exciting to report there. I would buy it again if I was having laser hair removal done, but oh, would I actually? No, I'd probably just go ahead and buy some Cetaphil because, you know, that's just as effective and so much cheaper. More full-size things. I have the Klairs Fundamental Watery Oil Drop. I love this. It is so good. It is my skin savior, and I'm hoping it will help me through the colder months that are now upon us. If you couldn't tell, I am wearing a jumper today. Yeah, this stuff has just been holy grail for me. I literally do not go a single day without using it. I have a bottle on the go at the moment, and I have one unopened, which tells me I'm gonna have to buy some more soon. Mizon, these are the Snail Repair Intensive Gold Eye Patches. I didn't like these and I would not buy them again. I just did not feel like they did anything for me. They're meant to be nourishing and moisturizing. And I mean, yes, because they're hydrogel patches, so they hydrate, but I feel like it was very like surface level stuff. It's not like nothing exciting. I have a couple of the Lush shower jellies. I've got Santa's Belly and I've got Whoosh. Now Whoosh, didn't really care for it. I mean, I guess I do. It's like, it actually reminds me of like eucalyptus leaves, the lollies. If you're an Aussie, you probably know what I'm talking about. I think I'm just sick of Lush shower jellies. Let's just leave it at that. I've been using them for so long and I'm finally on my last one. Like, I'm there. I can see the light at the end of the tunnel, but yeah, let's not talk about my feelings around Lush shower jellies. Santa's Belly, I think, again, I do like the scent. Let's just leave it at that. I do like the scent, but they have dominated my shower for quite some time. SK2 Facial Treatment Essence. I do love this, but my God, it smells like feet. Like, it just does. It does. It's good, but it smells like feet. Would I buy it again? Look, probably I don't have room for two expensive things in my routine, okay? That's just the end of that, unfortunately. If I'm going to add anything more expensive to my routine, it's going to be Botox. From Biossance, I have the Squalane and Copper Peptide Rapid Plumping Serum. I don't rate this. I don't feel like it did anything for me. I love copper peptides. I think they're fantastic for anti-aging, especially like the small signs. Like, the really fine lines and stuff like that when they're just starting, like you can notice a difference with them. Also, it contains hyaluronic acid, so it should be hydrating. It's not, it did nothing for me. I would not risk spending the money on Biossance after trying this product. I got this out of an advent calendar when Biossance was like all over social media and very, very popular, but we know why. Something else that wasn't enough to convince me, Paula's Choice. This is a Pro Collagen Multi-Peptide Booster. Look, I didn't pay for this. I got it free with a Paula's Choice order, so that's great. I wasn't expecting anything. This is not the type of product that I would buy thinking that it's actually going to boost my collagen. If I want something like that, I'm using my retinol. I thought it's free, I will try it. I'm buying the stuff anyway, so I'll give it a go. I just don't rate it. I used this alongside the Klairs for hydration. I was hoping that it would be okay enough on its own with a moisturizer, but it's not. So this isn't something, I wouldn't buy that again. It didn't do anything for me. From KVD, I have the Locket Blotting Powder in Light, which is all done. It's in my project pan. I really love this powder. I just do, okay? I would buy that again. I don't know if they still make it. I also know now you have to buy KVD online. I don't think you can get it in Sephora anymore. Paul & Joe. This is the Moisturising Hand Cream 3. So it comes in a little tin. This stuff is not telling a lie. Now that I have no nails, by the way, if you're looking at my nails, no you're not. I am just going to scoop out the last of this because I can. This stuff is pretty thick. You can see there, like it's kind of balmy, but oh my god, this hydrates and like moisturizes as well. Like there's a difference between hydration and moisturizing, and when you know, you just like, oh yeah, I feel that. This stuff is so good, especially, oh my god, put this on dry feet, like a nice thick layer of it, and then put on some socks. Ooh, baby. I can't believe I'm getting excited about a hand cream, but like this is fantastic. And the thing is, I've had so many hand creams like stacking up over the years, and they're all pretty average, to be straight up. But this, like, this does a thing. The only gripe that I have with it is because it is so like hydrating and also moisturizing, it does leave like a feeling on your hands. And for me, that is not really suitable for daytime use. It's okay at night, but like to get through it, I mostly used it on my feet. I would definitely buy that again. But Paul & Joe is very difficult to get in Australia, as far as I'm aware anyway. I would like to find an alternative that is just as good. So if you have like an absolute banger hand cream that you love and adore, or a banger foot cream, because for me they're interchangeable, let me know what your faves are. I haven't browsed the shops or bought any for a long time, and I'm not really in the market for any. Like I've still got quite a few to get through, but one day I'll get there. Since we're talking about hand creams, let's do some more. The Body Shop Almond Oil Daily Hand and Nail Cream and the more Lychee Flower Cream. Love the scent of this. It's fine, nothing special in terms of like an actual hand cream. And same with the Body Shop Almond Oil Daily Hand and Nail Cream. Didn't really love the scent. I wouldn't buy either of these again. If I like ended up with them, I'd use them just because I find hand cream to be one of those really easy things to use up. But yeah, it's just some extra things out of my life. It looks like everything else is kind of like minis or single use, except this. D.Up Lash Glue. This is the, I can't open it, see? That's what the hand cream does. If I could open it, I'd be able to show you that it's all like thick and gloopy, and you know, she's at the end of her life. I also discovered like I don't really have a lot of lash glues going on at the moment. I've gone back to the Quick Lash, but yeah, I do prefer something in a tube. So I've ordered some. Yay, go me. All right, let's do like some minis and stuff. I have a MAC Fix Plus. This is in the watermelon. I don't mind this. It's fine. You can't buy them anymore. So there's that. I also have a Clarins Instant Light Natural Lip Perfector in 01. I love these. They're fantastic. I would definitely buy one again in the future. But I think I've still got 2 of them. I bought them as a holiday pack and they lasted 60 million years because I have 60 million lip products. Some hair products. I have the I always do this. Sasajuan. It's a hair repair treatment. Let's move on. I didn't really rate this. I wasn't a huge fan. Another one is the Lenore Grail Nourishing Shampoo for long, dry, thick or frizzy hair. So this is a very runny shampoo that doesn't really foam up at all. I definitely think if you have really thick, dry, or like, you know, long and frizzy hair or whatever, any of those sort of combinations, this could definitely be good for you because it's probably not going to strip your hair and make it look worse. But if you have fine, thin hair, you're going to get like, it's going to stick to your head and look strange. So I would never buy that. Also, the smell, man, like Nana, it smells like pop puree. Oh, it's horrid. Absolutely horrid. I'm sorry if you use that and you like the scent, but I can't deal with it. The hair repair, again, it's like Nana. To be fair, I do like the smell of Nanas. I just don't want to smell like it. Do you know what I mean? This, I believe, probably has a lot of protein in it, and I didn't realize. So it made my hair feel really rough and kind of dry, which instantly turned me off it. So that's why I'm not really a fan. I have the Weleda Skin Food for dry and rough skin. This I use on my feet and I like it, especially when I'm having an eczema flare up. That's good stuff. I've got a couple more of those in mini form, and it's the kind of thing that I always have in my arsenal as a just in case. From Sampa, I have the So Much To Dew Midnight Mask. This hydrates and repulps. I don't know what that means. I love this stuff. It's fantastic. I don't know if you can still get it. Peter Thomas Roth. This is an anti-aging cleansing gel. Helps visibly brighten with glycolic acid and fruit extracts. I don't know if it brightened. I don't really care. I used it to wash my face and it worked. I wouldn't buy it because I didn't really like the scent of it, and that's important to me. I've got some Tatcha samples here and a Volition sample. This is the turmeric brightening polish for face and body. I used it on my face. I did not like it. It's very yellow, as you would guess, turmeric. And then I have these. I've got the Deep Polish, Polished Classic, and Polished, I'm confused. I think that is also Polished Classic. So didn't like these either. I like Tatcha, but I wasn't really a fan of the, I think I mostly just didn't like the delivery of the product. A powder in a sachet, I don't know. I also have a couple of sheet masks here. I've got the Soothe Aloe sheet mask and the Honey Propolis sheet mask. I don't even remember using these. So there's that. Got some fragrance samples. Wild Vanilla Orchid from Floral Street. I do like that one. Pacific Rock Moss from Goldfields and Banks. Okay, this is the last Goldfields and Banks sample that I have, so I'm just gonna have this little rant and I'm gonna let it go. All right, I am angry at this brand because they sucked me in with their marketing on Instagram, and I just felt like with what they showed of the brand, like the way they marketed their fragrances, and especially this mini pack, it all just looked like, you know, a beautiful journey through the seasons, and, you know, really like fresh beachy stuff and summery things, and then nice warm wintry, you get where I'm coming from. And I swear to God, what I got from this was the most generic dated scented fragrances, and some that just smelt straight up like they were trying to knock off like an old, like, existing fragrance. Do not recommend. Love, love, love trying fragrance samplers from new brands. I will never stop doing that, but this one, you upset me. Never again. I would not buy a Goldfields and Banks fragrance. Even the ones that I liked from that sampler, I did not feel were interesting enough to warrant their price tag. There we go. I got it off my chest. This is from Caroline Herrera. It's a mini Good Girl fragrance. I love this bottle. It's fantastic. I'm probably going to keep it. Just going to stick it up here. There you go. You stay there. Last, oh no, look, here's another one. Wonderland Poppy from Floral Street. I like Floral Street, but I prefer their like newer fragrances. I've had some that are like inspired by Van Gogh artwork. Those ones are my jam. Lancome Genifique Youth Activating Cream. Not something I would buy. I've used many of these samples in the past and I've never changed my opinion on it. I don't feel like it really does much for me. Granted, these are very small samples. But yeah, I don't think this is for me. From Elemis, I have the Pro Collagen Marine Cream. This is a very small tube, isn't it? Not really. I just loved it so much that I cut it open and got all of the goodies out of it. Now, I ended up with quite a few samples of this and other products when I made a purchase during Singles Day, and I took advantage of the sample like stacking that they had. Elemis do fantastic samples. They used to anyway. Gone are the days, unfortunately. They also used to have really good sales. Gone are the days. Elemis is now stocked exclusively at Mecca in Australia. I don't know if there are retailers that you can purchase Elemis from overseas. That will depend on what kind of exclusivity contract Mecca has with Elemis. I haven't looked into it yet. Not the contract, I can't, but more like, are there any retailers that are still shipping Elemis to Australia? So I'm a bit bummed about that because I feel I don't really like the morality around the Mecca exclusivity contracts that they have in Australia. I feel like it's not legally, I know they're not legally doing anything wrong, but like to me it feels anti-competitive. And because Mecca don't do sales unless they're having like their Boxing Day sale, and then it's all really old stock, and they're not going to, you know, offer gift with purchases with their Elemis products. They will all just go into Beauty Loop boxes. I just kind of just like, there's another one, that's another brand down the toilet. It's so sad. And I love their Pro Collagen Marine Cream. It's so nice, but whatever, it is what it is. La La Retro Whipped Cream from Drunk Elephant. I don't really rate this. I don't care for it. I wouldn't buy it, but I used up that sample. And this one is the Amore Pacific. This is my last one. Vintage single extract essence. This was tiny and I only used it for a couple of days, so I can't really judge it. I don't know. I've not used this long enough to really have an opinion on it, but that is it. that's my empties. I'm gonna go. I want to say a massive thank you to my channel members. I appreciate you guys so much. Feel free to let me know your thoughts about anything that you saw in this video. Hand cream and foot cream recommendations, please and thank you. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye.